And I think we're live. I am your host, as always, TGP. Today, cracking my fingers right now. Anyways, today we're gonna be talking about some stuff that I hate. It's not normal stuff like, oh, I hate when this happens and that happens. I hate when my shoelaces become untied. No. I'm talking about some serious shit that I hate. And the first one is when parents yell at their kids. You know, not if you have a 13-year-old son doing stupid shit, not doing the classes, not doing good in school, yell at that motherfucker because he knows what he's doing. But if you have a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old or a 3-year-old and you cuss at them and you yell at them, that's fucked up. That is bad parenting. And I hate that because it's a little kid. A little kid doesn't know any better. He's just learning, and if you're cussing at him and treating him like that, he's just going to grow up to be a huge mess. And it's the truth. It's the painful truth. But yeah, that's one fucking thing I hate. I was at a clinic, and this lady had 2 children. She cusses at one of them, telling, "Don't you fucking get it? Shut the fuck up." And I'm just looking at her, mad dogging her, like, why are you yelling at your kids? And the worst part is she was pregnant already. So she had another fucking kid in her stomach or her uterus or whatever. And in my head, I was just like, oh, great, you're having another kid so you can yell at them too. But, I didn't get to tell her that because I was dying in the seat. But I felt like telling her, and if I would have told her, she probably would have been hysterical and had her baby right there. My God, I'm evil. Anyways, the second thing I hate is people who are arrogant. Now, there's some people who just don't want to learn, but there are some people who think they know everything. And I'm sorry, my gameplay here is very laggy, but for some reason my connection was just having issues, but it wasn't mine. My ping was normal, but everyone else's, or mainly just this one guy, was like at 100. So that's like the main reason why the connection was just so bad. Anyways, I hate it when people are arrogant because they think they know everything. I have a neighbor. Okay, this guy thinks he knows more than I do. And I don't really care who's smarter or whatever, just as long as you do good stuff with that potential. But this guy keeps arguing with me, telling me about how many extinctions there were, if God is real, if all this stuff is real. And then I just tell him, like, well, where's your evidence? Like, how can you back up anything you say? And then he stays quiet. Oh my God, that was the funniest day. One of the funniest days of my life. He just stood there like, I don't know. It's because the teacher would tell him everything. Yeah, the teacher who would tell him all this shit. And he just believed everything. There's nothing wrong with that. But he didn't think for himself. And that's what got him. That's what fucked up. One more thing I hate for the video end. And this is wherever you want to stand on this. But I hate when people bash the police, but there's a bunch of cops that do a bunch of good stuff, The cops are there to protect you first and then save you. Have you ever seen a cop run into a burning building? I haven't, but I know there is. I've seen a bunch of stories, articles, like videos where police or deputies or whatever, they save like someone in a car crash, they save a child from drowning. And there are shootouts, and that sucks. I hope they're okay, and I hope whoever they're shooting at is okay. I don't want nobody dead. I don't want nobody in harm's way. But there's some dangerous people out there, and you have to deal with them. I don't want them to die, but I wish they could see the wrong in their actions. But you know, if there's a cop, just do what he says. He's not gonna ask you to do much. I know there are some bad cops. The majority of cops, they just want to make a difference. You know? They just want to do what they think is right. And if you know someone who's a cop, you know, make sure you ask them how their day is. Maybe they saw something crazy on patrol, and maybe they're trying to forget about it. Maybe they don't want to ask for help. But yeah, that's it. Let me know what you guys think, what's going on, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.